Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile using Stardust Dragon. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. And remember, any donation, big or small, will help the channel grow. Thank you. Alright, let's see who gets to go first. Nice. I'm definitely going first. Reason you want to go first with this deck is because the possibilities of you negating pretty much everything that they use is really huge. So you want to be able to go first so you can start negating. Now 9 out of 10, once you start negating their first turn and all their big schemes and plans, they'll quit and then you get easy gems. I have so many victories that once they start seeing Stardust Dragon or anybody else, they're like, oh hell no, they'll just quit. So you want to go first. Now going second doesn't necessarily mean you can get all your special summonings out. It's just that it defeats the purpose of negating all the crap that they have. So you want to go first each time. If you want to improve your chances of winning right away, always go first. And you're going to start negating everything they do. Everything. So yeah, man, the synchro summoning deck is this one in particular with Stardust Dragon is one of my favorites. It's really strong. You could definitely win tournaments with this, and if not, you definitely be in the top 3 because that's how powerful it is. And the only thing that will really hurt you playing against decks out there will be anti-meta decks, like stuff that doesn't let you special summon in or touch stuff from the grave, like grave keepers. But even though, if you go first and you have your setup, not even grave keepers will be a problem, to be honest. Now let's see what my opponent's doing now. He's playing what, a Thunder deck? I saw. Yeah, he's playing a Thunder deck with the dragons. What's their name? I forgot. But it's not a bad hand. Like, I didn't get to do the synchro summonings that I wanted, but watch, be patient. You're gonna see it work. And again, even though this deck was very costly because I wasted a lot of gems, because mostly every single card in this deck were freaking ultra rares, so I wasted a lot of gems. The only thing I'm missing is how to get the combinations of my synchro summonings the way I want it. Like, getting them out is not an issue. I solved that. I could get the level 5 guy out who brings out all the tuners out. I could bring out my level 8s, my level 9s. But I did take out, I know right there you see Majestic Dragon. I end up taking them all out. The level 1 Majestic Tuner guy out. I took out all the level 10 and 11 synchro summoning that guy brings out. I took them out. Plus a lot of 3 other level 12 ultra rare cards that were in my extra deck for synchro summoning. I took them out just to simplify this deck. Like, I want it on its plain version. Like, okay, I have mainly 3 star Dust Dragon. I have another level 8 who negates. I have a level 9, level 7. Like, I just want it in its basic form. And with all the tuners, regular monsters, like, I even had Trishula, the level 9, but I took him out as well because I couldn't bring him out as fast as I wanted to, because you need 1 tuner plus 2 non-tuners. Doesn't matter that if your 2 cards already equal 9, no, it has to be 2 non-tuners and 1 tuner. Same thing with the Majestic Dragon and the other level 12s that I had. Like, they were specific with that, and I'm like, come on man, like, it's taking away from the speed, because you want this deck to be fast. And since I wasn't bringing them out, I decided to cut them for now. And like I said, leave the deck simple. So I have 3 of that junk monster right there. I forgot his name. I know it's junk something. I have 3 of him, and what he does is, like you see on the board, he brings out all the tuners out, and then I could start, you know, synchro summoning. So right here, now he has a stronger monster. I have nothing that could get over on that unless I was running the Majestic Dragons or my level 12. But this is another reason why I took him out, because 1, it doesn't bring out the Majestic Tuner when I use that guy's effect, so which I learned in previous duels. So right now I could only bring out what you see right here. So I'm like, okay, if this is all I could bring out, then I'm gonna bring Stardust Dragon, and then I'm gonna use the magic spell card right there, where it gives me 3 options, and one of the 3 options, when you have a Stardust Dragon on the field, one of the options is it allows you to take one face-up card your opponent controls, like one monster, and then equip it to your Stardust Dragon. Now, I haven't been able to test this out against a Time Lord or a Blue Ox Max Chaos Dragon, meaning because those cards are really unaffected by other cards. But other than that, it works on everybody else. So I wouldn't know if it would work on a Time Lord or a Blue Ox Max Chaos Dragon. But I don't. It's not really targeted. It just says just to equip them. I mean, it does say target, but still. Either way, so see, now I just took his monster. Now he has these left, right open. Damn, I should have put my 15 Stardust Synchro in attack mode and attack for an extra 15. That was my mistake. I was just happy I took his monster. Like, see, look, his threat now is gone. He has no field control. His hand control is not that bad. He has 3 cards. But still, like, this is why I kept the deck simple. Like, I saw all the combinations. Okay, so I have 3 Stardust Dragons, 3 of the level 5 who brings all the tuners out where I could start making all these crazy combinations. But in the update that I will do with this deck, the only thing I really gotta fix is my extra deck of what can I bring out with this synchro summoning deck. And like I said, I just left this deck in its basic form, and even in its basic form, this is a top 3, or you could easily win tournaments with this deck because I simplified it and it just works, man. It's on like a whole another level. And even at that, I know it could go even more because I chose to take out a lot of the other cards that this deck comes with. Like when I bought all these gems, like I said, when I used my gems to unlock these cards, I had all the level 12, 10, and 11 rare, ultra rare cards, you know, that comes with that deck. And I was like, oh, perfect. I didn't have, like, in the 1 or 2 times that I bought it, I got like 3 ultra rares, 4 ultra rares. So I was like very happy. Nice, game is over. This was a good duel, and I hope you saw some of the combinations that could help you. And like I said, let's see how we do in our other duel. Hold on. So like I was saying, so I got all the ultra rares. I got them. I just haven't figured out. Nice, I get to go first. I haven't figured out how to implement them. Like, yeah, I had them in the deck and I was able to get them out, but it was super slow. So that's why I took them all out, because I need to readjust, rethink my strategy of how to bring them out just as quickly as I could easily bring out my level 8 Stardust Dragon and my level 5 Junk Monster. Like, all these guys, I'm able to bring them out quick. So I need to find the same path with all these level 10s, 11, and 12, because I got the cards. I just haven't been able to, I guess, solved how to bring them out quickly enough. Like, I could bring them out, but it's like always towards the end of the duel or in the second match. It's like, no, I need to bring them out in the beginning, like right away. Like, I need to have the strategy and combos like real quick. So when I do the update on this deck, that's what I will work on, because I have all the cards. I have every single card I need. I just haven't figured out the speed, the timing, and the right tuner that could get me to that next level. So that's where I'm at, to be honest. But again, I took them all out because it was being a distraction. I took all the level 12, 10, and 11s out because I wasn't bringing them out fast enough, and because the deck was running so slow, and at times it can be bricky. Because I was running the level 12s with 10 and 11, I was trying to bring them out. The deck was a little bricky. This is one of my favorite cards. This guy, he negates effects, but the only problem with him, he's weak against like magics and traps. Like, he can negate that. So I know that most likely a lot of people use a veil effect, Veiler, or whatever his name is. But I took him out and replaced them with Dark Bribe. Now, I know at the moment I was running 1, but I'm thinking of running 3, Because look, when it comes to like Dark Hole, Raigeki, Lightning Storm, or Torrential, like my guy is weak. Like he can't stop that. He only negates monster's effect. So this is where Dark Drive, if I start running 3, will come into effect and start negating that. Like I could have easily negated that. Oh, and Starlight Road, I believe, the one that brings out Stardust Dragon. Definitely, I have it at 2, but I'm thinking of running it at 3 again, because in that situation where Dark Hole activated, it destroyed more than 2 of my monsters. I could have easily negated it with Light Road and brought out a special summon, and I would have been able to bring them out. So that's another things you guys might want to consider, running 3 Starlight Road. I currently run 2, but I'm thinking I should run it at 3, because not only it will help negate, but you know, you can also bring out your Stardust Dragon out easily. So that was my mistake at this point in time. So just remember that, guys. Like, I'm trying to give you as many clues and tips of how you guys can make this deck even better to your benefit. But for now, this is the best that I could do. And I already see a lot of the holes where I know I could make it better. But again, there's so many other videos, I have to move on. But I will circle back to this deck to make it better. And what else? What was it? Nah, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, the level 11s and 12 synchro monsters that I had were making the deck bricky or slow, because I was so focused on trying to get them out. And so like I keep saying, I took them out for that reason. That's why I make this deck in the simplest form. And as you can see, I could bring out and special summon all the cards that I need. But when I do the update, I have to do the same thing with my level 11 and 12 synchro summon monster from my extra deck. But that's why I took them out. So that's why if you don't see them, it's like I had them. I have the cards, but I took them out because I need to find a way to bring them out super fast so they can start negating, because that's the whole point. If you look at all the Stardust Dragon cards, all they do is either negate magic or spells, or negate monster effects, and that's it. So for that fact, that's why I want to bring them back, but I have to find a way to do it much faster. Like right off, I want to get to the point where I could do it in my first 2 turns. If I can't bring out the monsters in the first 2 turns, then that means something's wrong with the deck and it's not working. So use that rule. If you are gonna make this deck, use that rule. If you can't bring out anything that you want in your first 2 turns, something's wrong with the deck and you need to go back and fix it. If I can bring out Stardust Dragon or any of my synchro summon in my first 2 turns, something is wrong. That's when you have to reevaluate and readjust your strategy. Nice. Oh, we got this in the bag. So right now, oh, and whenever you use Stardust Synchro, the first card you want to search out for is Starlight Road. You always want to get that card, because that way, if he activates Raigeki, Lightning Storm, or whatever, you have your backfield protected and you have your monster protected, because not only will you negate it, but then you could bring out a special summon. And I have 1 copy of Gravedigger just for this. Now I could have used my monster's effect, but for what? I might need him for later on, and you know, I want to use that trap card because it burns for 2,000. So I have 1 copy of that card. Do not try to do more than 3, because again, I'm thinking of going back to 3 slot. There we go. Perfect timing. See, Starlight Road will protect your monsters and your backfield. But regarding your backfield, you have to have 2 magics or traps. Like you have to have 2 cards in your backfield in order for Starlight Road to help you out. If you go back to the first duel, you saw that I put reinforcement of the army on the field face down. The only reason why I did that is because in case he would have heavy storm or harpy feather duster, I would activate Starlight Road to negate it, and then I would have brought my monster out. That's the only reason why I put that magic spell card down, so it could have the effect of 2 cards. Nice, that's game. So remember, you have to play Starlight Road perfectly, or else you're just gonna be a dead draw and it's just gonna sit there. Alright, don't put it down unless you're gonna put another card next to it to protect your backfield, or if you have 2 monsters already on the field. Alright, let's see how we're doing the next one. Alright, let's see who gets to go first. Don't mind if I get to go first. Yes, I will. You got a promotion. Let's see if we can stop that, guys. Come on. What are the cards? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. Very good, very good. Let's see, for backfield protection, guys, I definitely run the 2 bottomless. Oh, and this combination, you might want to take note, guys. Always bring out your Junk Warrior with the tuning spell card. So when you normal summon your Junk Warrior, the crow next to him, he automatically will special summon himself as long as you have a dark monster already on the field. And guess what? That's Junk Warrior. Now you have a level 5 tuner that you could bring out. So that's one combination. So I run 3 copies of each right there, in case you guys are wondering. So that's how I bring out my level 5, which I have other ways to bring them out too, but that's mainly why I have those guys there, to bring them out right there. So as far as like the backfield protection, you definitely need backfield protection with this deck, in case you don't get the combos right away, like in your first 2 turns, like I always say. You gotta have your 2. I run 2 bottomless. I run Solomon Strike, because even that card destroys monsters as well. I have 1 Ring of Destruction. Obviously your Raigeki. What else? 1 Mirror Force, and I can't remember the rest, but gotta have backfield destruction just in case you don't bring out your monsters right away. You might want to have that ready. As far as backfield destruction to destroy their stuff, you know, I have Harpy Feather Dusters. I have that magic card right there, which lets you destroy 1 face down, and in your next turn, while it's in your graveyard, then you could destroy 1 face up. So that card is very good in case they like to run skill drain, or let's say if they're running what you gonna call it, if you're playing against an Eldritch, boom, you could get rid of all his face up trap cards and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of people will always forget that you even have that card in the graveyard, and they'd be surprised when you destroy their field spell card or anything. So that's a good card to have. And Dark Bribe, obviously. But again, like the whole deck, well, all the cards that you're supposed to bring out with Stardust Dragon, or even that 3000 attack monster I have there, is to negate all their monsters' effect. And with Stardust Dragon, you negate all their backfield effects. So you're just negating everything they do to the point they rage quit. And that's the fun part. I love seeing them rage quit. I'm a jerk, guys. I really am. I like watching them rage quit. And so that's the whole point of this deck. Everything that you have is to either destroy their monsters or help you negate everything they do to the point where they're rage quit, and that's it. But that's all. When I simplified this deck, that was my main goal. Stop whatever they do and destroy their backfield, negate all your effects. And I'm thinking of maybe adding 1 Cherry Blossom. I know a lot of people run the Effect Veiler, but I think 1 Blossom would be better than the Effect Veiler, because all my synchro monsters do what the Effect Veiler does. Oh, and I have 2 copies of that Danger guy. Okay, you could bring him out. You could special summon him in case you get stuck and you didn't get nothing. You could at least use his effect to special summon himself, and now you have a 3000 attacker. Not only that, with your level 1 tuner, you could bring out a level 9 synchro monster. But see, look, this guy's using skill drain. Doesn't matter, I still destroyed it. And even if I would have destroyed another card in his backfield, on my next turn, I would have destroyed his skill drain either way. So that's why I have 1 copy of that card. That card is very, very useful. But yeah, with this guy, look, use his effect. Now you have a 3000 guy right there. See, look, Cherry Blossom. Okay, you negate me. Now I'm gonna stop her effect with this guy. Nope. negate it. So that's why I love that card, man. He negates everything, but it's only with monsters effect. He's weak against, like I said, Dark Hole, Raigeki, Tarantula. Like, he cannot stop monsters of magic or trap effects, but he does negate monster effects. So that's why I didn't put the effect veilers, and I'm gonna put 3 Dark Bribe in order to protect him even more in case of magics and traps, because he's pretty strong at 3000 and he's already negating your effect. But if I have Dark Bribe, I can help protect him from magics and traps. And if I have Starlight Roll on top of that, I won't even have to use my Dark Bribe. I use Starlight Roll to negate him because I have 2 that protects the backfield. And if I have 3 monsters like that, it protects the monster as well, and I get a special summon out of that. So take note, guys, I will be using 3 Dark Starlight Roll trap cards, and I will be using 3 Dark Bribes in the update. Right now I only have them at 2 and 1. I have 2 Starlight Rolls and 1 Dark Bribe. I have to somehow make it fit, make 40 cards and having 3 Starlight Rolls and 3 Dark Bribe, because I see I need to bringing out my monster is not the problem. It's protecting my monster, which is the problem that I face with this basic form of this deck, which is still very powerful. But every duel was a lesson learned, and I only play on rank. Like, I don't care. Like, I love it when I'm testing out a new deck and it loses. Like, yeah, I don't care if I drop back to level 1, because once the deck is finally built the way you want it and you start winning in a row, man, the way you start ranking up so quickly. He quit. Wow, you ain't had to quit like that, man. Dude, I was gonna give you a chance. Like I was saying, the way that the deck continues to go, you just get all those gems back and your ranking. So don't worry about playing in rank, guys. I know they got casual now. Continue to play in rank. Don't worry about what level your rank is. You're gonna get it all back once you get your deck the way you want it, and you're gonna start winning again. So I had diamond rank already, like a big whoop. So it's another way that I farm for gems. Staying at low, lose whatever, I don't care. But once the deck is running, then I start ranking up real quick, and guess what? I get all my gems back. Alright, so let's see. Since I'm going first, let me put my backfield, protect my monsters. I'm definitely gonna activate his effect, get him on the field. At least I have a strong monster. There we go. I can always get Junk Warrior back. Alright, special summon. And that's how I'm gonna protect myself. I have Mirror Force and I have a 3000 attacker. Bring him out. Now this is what I was saying, like I could special summon a level 9 tuner, which would be this guy. But I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna see if I could bring the other guys. At this point in time, I was still trying to get Trishula, and this is how I find out, like, nope, it still ain't gonna work. So I'm like, why is this not working? Again, I didn't read the card properly, and again, that's why I took them out. I'm gonna figure out how to have 2 non-tuners and a tuner to bring them all out. My level 12, 10, and even Trishula, because Trishula is a great card to have, man. Very great, powerful card to have. But again, trying to do all that made the deck super slow. It wasn't that I couldn't bring them out, it's just it took too long, and it made the deck slow. And you're not gonna be tournament worthy. You're not. You're gonna be top 10, top 15, because your shit is too super slow. Even if you could win a couple matches here and there, you're not gonna be in the top 3. Because you have to understand, speed is what kills and is what makes Yu-Gi-Oh good. And what I mean by that is that the faster you have your combos before your opponent, the faster you could get your strategies out, then your opponent has nothing. He won't be able to counter you. He has nothing. Like, look, he even has Dana now, the one that doesn't let you special summon. But guess what? I went first, and since I went first, he couldn't negate nothing. So this is another reason why you gotta go first. It's a must. It's to stop cards like that. Oh my god, I love that Mirror Force effect. Ah, he quit. And I didn't even bring out none of my tuners yet. Come on, guys. Alright, let's see how we do in our next. That's probably the last duel of the night. Alright, here we go. Let's promotion match. Look how many promotion matches I got, man. Come on, guys. All my gems. This is an easy way to farm for gems, man. Easy way. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's go. Come on, something good. Let's see. Well, like again, I already got my strategy there. If I didn't have Junk Warrior, I would use the magic spell card tuning to bring them to my hand. Okay, that's a search card. You need 3 of those. And I have 1 copy of Army Reinforcement just in case I don't get that to bring out Junk Warrior. And then once you bring out Junk Warrior, then the Crow will special summon himself. Boom, now you got your level 5 tuner. Guys, that is the key combo. You need to get that out so you can bring out your level 8s and so on. Yes, activate his effect. And again, I have 1 bottomless just to protect just in case of anything. Alright, let's see. Let's bring everything out. Here we go. Always bring out Starlight Road with this guy's effect. Now, unless you know you're going to bring out Stardust Dragon as your level 8 to start off your match, then I would suggest get the spell card that allows you to equip one of his monster or attack directly like that. That spell card has like 3 effects. So in case I already knew I was going to see, as you can see, look at all the different ones that I have. Level 8s to level 9s. But again, if you're not going to bring Stardust Dragon, then always go search out for Starlight Road with your Stardust Synchro monster, okay? So now I will put Starlight Road and Bottomless on my backfield. So just in case he has Heavy Storm, Happy Feather Duster, or any cards that will destroy 2 cards, Starlight Road will protect my Bottomless, and I could bring out Stardust Dragon as a special summon. And the other side of that coin is, let's say he wants to bring out Raigeki or Dark Hole or anything else to destroy all my monsters. Starlight Road again will protect my monsters. So you gotta have it well balanced. Like I wouldn't just put Star Road if I only have 1 monster and no backfield. Like that would be, I mean, yeah, maybe to fake out my opponent, but I would never do that. I would have to put Starlight Road with a way to get his ability out. Like you want to have his effect out, because not only are you negating, but you're gonna special summon your synchro monster. So remember that. I know I already said it in the update. I will be running 3 of those. Let's see what this guy's up to. I don't like this. I mean, I still have my tuning magic spell card, so I could bring out another Junk Warrior. I could do it in case he does. Oh, Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, it's pretty interesting what he's trying to do over here. I wonder, does he have a Blue Eyes Max Chaos Dragon? Because I would love to test out my theory with Stardust Dragon and that spell card if I'm allowed to equip him. I would love to test out that theory. Again, you gotta read the cards. Now, in a desperation like I did in the first match, like, okay, he had that fusion guy, he couldn't negate nothing, so I was able to pull it off. But some cards could negate that, so, but still, that's 1 combo. Boom, get your monster out of here, removed. Let's see what he brings out, man. Oh, there you go, open field. Love it. He must have got stuck with a whole bunch of strong monsters. Oh, Blue Eyes probably. Love it. Now that spell card is a good one because it protects your synchro summoning monsters when you're doing all your synchros, but I got rid of it. I had to scratch that card. But I had it down to 1 copy, but now, to be honest, if I am gonna use 3 Starlight Roads or 3 Dark Bribes, that's probably one of the cards that I will have to cut, that continuous spell card. But yeah, man, it is what it is. To make the deck stronger, you have to be able to protect your monsters, and you have to be able to special summon them and bring them out quickly. The only thing that I also noticed that's weak against well, a weakness to this deck is that sometimes I get stuck with a whole bunch of tuners. And what's the whole point of having a whole bunch of tuners if you can't tune them with a regular monster? So I have to have a even balance as well. So that's another thing I was working on. I mean, I do have Starlight Trail, I believe is a level 4 monster, which I use to tune with Synchro Stardust right there to bring out any level 8. And again, that Crow is another non-tuner. I have 3 of him, so he could bring out the level 5. So I kind of do have it, but I don't know. I have to find a way to make it better. But that will be on the update. And in the update, I will be having those 11 and 12. And even my Trishula level 9. I really wanted to have this card in this deck, but it's like, it's so good, but it's like I can't bring them out. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Man, this guy's taking forever. Holy crap. I should have stood quiet. Interesting. Now, how am I going to counter that, guys? Look at that beast. Chaos Emperor Dragon. Indeed, you are quite powerful. Envoy of the End. Indeed. Whoo! What to do? What to do? Because you definitely got me on the ropes here. Well, I have more life points, but now I got to get over your monster. And now my Regeki's luckily is not in my hand, so I could destroy you. So we have to go this the old-fashioned way. We got to think now, guys. What do we have that we can special summon? Because special summon is the only thing we can do right now. I mean, I have the spell card. I could bring out Stardust Dragon again. Don't quit, dude. You got me on the ropes. Don't quit. Believe in your combos, just as I'm gonna believe in mine. Come on, don't quit. Let me get this victory real quick. Alright. Now I'm bringing out my level 5 tuner. Now one option is I could bring out Stardust Dragon. With that spell card, I could just equip his Envoy, his Emperor Dragon, and that would be it. But let's say I can bring out Stardust Dragon. I have to be able to think on my feet and see what else can I bring. Again, this is just to show you different options, guys. There's always more than one options, and seeing the different combinations will help you understand this deck. Because I will admit, even though Stardust Dragon is one of my favorite synchro decks, I never played him. I only played Stardust Dragon himself, but I never built a deck around him. And since now I'm building a deck around him, I had to relearn some of these combos and see how they work. So you just got to keep in mind of that. So now this guy is only 29, but guess what? When you use a synchro monster, he gets a 200 attack boost, just giving me enough power to get over his 3000 Emperor Dragon. And that's what I say, heart of the cards. Now if this would fail miserably and I couldn't get over that, then in my next turn I would have brought out Stardust Dragon, use those spell cards that you see right there, equip this monster to mine, and then that would have been all she wrote for him. But that's game. So yeah, you could have done either or. Bring out your level 20, level 9, or just bring out Stardust and done the equip thing. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed all of today's matches. Look at those rankings, a little 200 gems. That's how far from gems, guys. Alright guys, catch you on the next time. Thank you, hope you enjoyed today's video.